Hi everyone, and welcome to the Your Priorities community for all those of you who would like to contribute to the co-creation of an accreditation system for master's programs taking a pluralist approach to economics. In this video, I will show you how the online dialogue tool Your Priorities works so that you can contribute to this co-creation process, either by making suggestions for the accreditation system yourself, or by giving your view about other people's suggestions. So to get access to the community, you need to go to this domain, which you may have already done. And as you can see, there is space down here for various groups. Throughout this co-creation process, I will in fact be creating more than one group. But the first one, as you can see, is already up here. So if we go into this group, you can see what it is about, and you can also see several ideas have already been added to this group. These have all been put forward by various other people in the past, and I have summarized them and published them on here. You can see the general subject of each idea in the title, and then you can get a more detailed insight and description of the idea by clicking on them. Here you can also see what points have been made in favor of this suggestion for a criterion, and eventually you can also see points that will be made against it. So if you would like to contribute yourself, as I previously said, you can either come up with your own suggestion or formulate points for or against existing ones. And just to give you an example of how to do that, let's formulate a point against this suggestion. And then you go on to post point, at which point you will be asked to either log in, which in my case would be possible, but just to show you, you would instead create a new user, either using your Facebook login details or by putting in your full name, your email address, and setting a password. Now I will log in, as I already do have an account. And here goes my point against, which has just been published. After having created access to the community for yourself and having made an account, you can go back and have a look at the other suggestions, for example, and contribute to all of them by formulating points in favor or against them. Or you can add new ideas in this group. What also seems worth mentioning is that you can share these ideas via social media, and you can, in addition to voting in favor or against specific ideas, also express your being in favor or against specific arguments that have been made for or against the points. This works by giving an arrow up if you think that this is a useful point, or giving an arrow down if you think that it was not helpful in the discussion. There's two last things that are probably also worth mentioning. If you log back into your priorities, not using the link above, but just by going to the official Your Priorities website, which would basically work in the same way. You just log in using your email and your password. you will land here on the main landing page of your priorities. So if you're then looking for your communities and groups, you go to that sandwich menu on the top left and you select where you want to go. So you can go either to the specific group or to the community as a whole, where we will be hosting several groups over the next few months. There is another detail that you should notice as well. So on the top right, you've got this little icon, which is a symbol for your user. And here you can edit and modify all sorts of settings. Very importantly, you can also choose what you want to get notifications about and what you'd rather not get notifications about. So for example, you can get notifications about your own ideas if somebody says something about your own ideas, or about ideas you like. The same goes for your points or points you like. As you can see, your priorities is currently working on building a feature to specify how often you'd like to receive notifications about specific ideas, points, groups, or communities. But for the moment, you can only choose to receive notifications about what is going on in your community as it happens, or not at all. So that's it for now, and keep your eyes open for new features. Thanks for listening. Bye.